If you've reached 65 or beyond, take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and reflect. You've navigated decades of life's highs and lows, and here you are, still standing. That alone is something to celebrate. But today, we're going to look closer. If you're still doing certain things at this stage, things that might seem ordinary to others but are actually markers of strength, resilience, and vitality, then you're not just aging, you're thriving. In this message, we'll explore 7 powerful signs that show you're living well after 65. These aren't just about physical health. They reflect your independence, mental clarity, emotional strength, and connection to life. If even 1 or 2 of these resonate with you, give yourself credit. You're doing better than you might think. Whether you're 65, 75, or 85, this is for you. Aging isn't about slowing down. It's about living wisely, with gratitude, intention, and heart. Let's begin. Sign number 1. You wake up with energy. If you've reached 65 or beyond and find yourself greeting each morning with a feeling of peace, clear-headedness, and eagerness to start the day, that's truly something to be proud of. The reality is, feeling refreshed upon waking isn't just an everyday occurrence anymore. It's a clear indicator that your physical, mental, and emotional states are still in sync. Good sleep is one of the most potent forms of healing. When you can drift off peacefully, stay asleep through the night, and wake up feeling restored and strong, it's not by chance. It's your body's way of thanking you for the care you've given it over the years. It means your nervous system is functioning well, your heart is steady, your brain is processing and restoring, and your muscles are recovering to carry you into a new day. Many older adults struggle with fragmented sleep, waking up groggy, stiff, or anxious. So if you're among those who can meet the morning without aches, fog, or worry, you're already ahead. This isn't about bounding out of bed like you did at 25. You don't need to rush. What matters is that you feel steady, grounded, and ready with a sense of purpose and quiet strength. This energy, born from true rest, ripples through your day, supporting your immune system, sharpening your memory, balancing your emotions, and giving you the resilience to face challenges with grace. If you wake up most days feeling ready, not necessarily bursting with energy but with enough to say, "I'm okay today," that's a clear sign your body still knows how to heal, restore, and support the life you're living. And that, my friend, is something to cherish. It's not just sleep, it's healing, recovery, and a beautiful reminder that your body and mind are still on your side. Sign number 2. Your memory still serves you. If you can still recall the name of your childhood best friend, recount the tale of how you and your spouse first met, or even remember where you placed your glasses without much hassle, then your cognitive abilities are still serving you well. And that's a significant achievement. Memory isn't just about recalling facts or dates, it's how we stay connected to our identity. It's how we hold on to the people we love, the lessons we've learned, and the moments that have shaped us. When your memory remains strong, it means your brain is active, your thoughts are organized, and your mental health is in a good place. As we age, it's normal to forget small things occasionally. Maybe you walk into a room and forget why, or a name slips your mind for a moment. That's part of being human, not just part of aging. What matters is that your memory still allows you to live fully. You remember appointments, recognize familiar faces, follow routines, recall favorite recipes, and relive the stories that bring you joy. A strong memory at this stage shows your brain is still forming connections, learning, and holding space for what matters most. And the best part, you can keep it that way. Reading, writing, chatting with friends, learning new things, even playing games, all of these keep your brain sharp and engaged. Your memory is more than a tool. It's a treasure chest holding your laughter, pain, victories, and growth. If you can still access those memories easily, if they warm your heart when you need them, then your mind is still your faithful companion on this journey. So, if you can still recall the important things, big or small, if names, faces, and places still live vividly within you, smile. Your mind is alive, your story is still unfolding, and your spirit is deeply connected to the world. That's a quiet but powerful sign that you're thriving. Sign number 3. You move freely. Think about this. When you rise from your preferred seat, do your legs hold you steady without complaint? Can you walk to the mailbox, enjoy a leisurely walk around the block, or stoop to retrieve something without sharp discomfort or second thoughts? If so, you're enjoying one of the greatest gifts of aging gracefully, the ability to move without apprehension. Mobility is something we rarely appreciate in youth. We walk, stretch, and turn without thinking. But as we age, movement becomes more meaningful because it's no longer guaranteed. When it stays with us into our 60s, 70s, and beyond, it's a powerful sign that our bodies still possess strength, balance, and resilience. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights, that's not the point. The point is that your body cooperates with your will. When you want to move, you can. That independence, to cross a room, step outside for fresh air, or stretch your arms without wincing, is a freedom worth cherishing. Your joints, bones, and muscles have carried you through decades, and if they're still working together to support your daily movements, you have every reason to feel proud. It means you've likely cared for your body even in small ways, through gentle stretching, walking, staying active, or simply refusing to become too sedentary. Movement isn't just physical, it impacts everything. When you stay mobile, your blood flows better, your heart stays strong, your digestion improves, your mind clears, and your emotional well-being lifts. Studies show that regular movement, especially outdoors, can significantly reduce anxiety, depression, and mental fatigue. Perhaps most importantly, movement keeps us engaged with life, meeting a friend for coffee, walking into a community event with confidence, dancing at a family gathering, or kneeling in the garden to smell the earth. It's not just movement, it's connection, presence, and proof that you're not just existing, you're participating, reaching, and grounded in life's rhythm. So if your body still allows you to move through your day with ease, without constant pain or fear of falling, take a moment to thank it. You might feel slower than before, that's okay. What matters is that you're still moving forward, step by step, with strength, patience, and purpose. Never underestimate how powerful that is. Every stretch, every step is a quiet celebration of a body that still supports a life worth living. Sign number 4, you still handle household tasks, the power of independence. If you're still preparing your own meals, folding your clothes, tending to your plants, or sweeping your floors, you're doing something many overlook: maintaining your independence. And that's a subtle form of strength that merits acknowledgement. These everyday tasks might seem mundane, but for someone over 65, they signify something profound: autonomy, capability, and resilience. Let's be honest, there are people half your age who struggle with daily life. So, if you're still getting up, managing your space, and handling what needs to be done, you're showing that your body, mind, and spirit are still in harmony. You don't need to deep clean your entire house in a day or mow the lawn to prove anything, but if you can still manage basic tasks, washing dishes, making your bed, preparing a simple meal, or caring for your garden, without constant help, you're living with a freedom many wish for as they age. There's dignity in doing things yourself, a quiet pride in knowing you've made your home warm, clean, and welcoming. These aren't just chores, they're acts of self-respect. And let's not forget, staying active keeps you sharp. Household tasks involve coordination, balance, memory, and decision-making. Even planning dinner requires thought, movement, and creativity. It keeps your mind alert and your body in motion. Some days you might move slower, tasks might take longer, that's perfectly fine. What matters is that you're still doing them, still showing up for your life, your home, and yourself. Beyond the physical, there's emotional value too. When you care for your space, you feel in control, useful, and proud. That independence, no matter how quiet, is powerful. It boosts confidence, protects mental health, and helps you live with purpose. So next time you're folding a towel, sweeping the porch, or making tea, pause. Realize that what you're doing is meaningful, an act of strength. It's one more sign that you're not just aging, you're still in charge of your life. That's independence, and it's worth celebrating. Sign number 5, you cherish social bonds, the heart's companion. If you still reach for the phone to chat with a friend, say yes to a dinner invite, or simply relish sitting and conversing with someone dear, you're embracing one of life's most potent remedies: social interaction. Relationships are vital at any age, but as we grow older, they become even more crucial, not just for happiness, but for physical health. The National Institute on Aging reports that social isolation and loneliness are linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, and cognitive decline. By staying socially active, you're protecting your well-being. This doesn't mean you need to be constantly surrounded by people. It's about meaningful connections. Whether attending a weekly community event, meeting friends for coffee, volunteering, or laughing with grandchildren over the phone. These moments remind you that you're still part of something, that your presence matters, that your stories have value. Maintaining friendships or reaching out to family nurtures your emotional health, reminding you and others that love and companionship don't fade with age, they deepen. The benefits go beyond the moment. Regular social engagement keeps your mind sharp, preserves memory, reduces stress, and lowers the risk of depression or dementia. It gives life meaning, keeps loneliness at bay, and prevents you from fading into the background. If you still enjoy company, make the effort to connect and value laughter, conversation, and shared experiences. You're strengthening every part of yourself, mind, body, and soul. Even a smile, a shared meal, or a heartfelt chat can lift you, reminding you that your heart still has room for love and growth. It takes courage to reach out, effort to stay involved. But if you're still showing up for others, and letting them show up for you, you're thriving in one of the most important ways. It's not about the number of people around you, it's about the depth of your relationships. If you're still nurturing those, even quietly, your heart is strong, your spirit is full, and your life is beautifully alive. Sign number 6. You're free from major health issues. The unspoken blessing. Sometimes life's greatest victories are invisible. You're not winning trophies or making headlines, but if you're starting each day without the burden of chronic disease, if you're living free from conditions like diabetes, hypertension, severe cardiac issues, or significant mobility restrictions, you possess something remarkable, unobtrusive health. It's easy to overlook when you're used to feeling okay, but being free from serious illness at 65, 75, or 85 is no accident. According to the CDC, about 60% of adults aged 65 and older in the USA have at least 2 chronic conditions. So if you're among those without major health problems, you're part of a fortunate minority. This is the result of years of care, intentional or intuitive. Your choices, what you eat, how you move, rest, and manage stress, have added up. They've created a body that still serves you. True health isn't just fitness or strength, it's balance, the absence of suffering. It's waking up without chest pain, functioning without a dozen medications, knowing your body isn't just surviving, it's working, healing, adapting. You may not be as fast or flexible as before, that's normal. But if your weight is steady, your vitals are good, and your doctor says you're managing well, that's a blessing. You're not just aging, you're doing so with grace and strength. This doesn't mean everything is perfect. Maybe you have aches, stiff knees, or take something for cholesterol, that's life. But if you can still function well, enjoy your days, and avoid serious illness, you're living in rare balance. This health gives you freedom to move as you wish, plan your days without medical appointments dominating your schedule, and spend time with loved ones without fatigue or fear. That freedom is precious, earned through quiet discipline and self-respect. You may not feel healthy like younger people talk about it, but if your body lets you participate in life without holding you back, that's deep, meaningful health. Real, not flashy. So acknowledge what your body has done for you. If you've made it this far without major illness or managed your health to avoid complications, be grateful. Your strength isn't just visible, it's lived daily in how you move, rest, think, and thrive. You're not just lucky, you're resilient. Your health is the silent partner walking with you on this journey. Sign number 7, you can still ascend stairs, the metaphor of upward. It might seem simple, even ordinary, but if you can still ascend a set of stairs without pausing to regain your breath, without worrying your knees might buckle, without discomfort impeding your progress, you're accomplishing something exceptional. Stairs may appear trivial, but they're a powerful indicator of overall health. Ascending stairs tests your heart, lungs, legs, balance, and willpower simultaneously. If your body still says yes to that challenge, you're doing far better than you might realize. When you climb stairs, you're not just moving upward physically, you're symbolically rising above what could be slowing you down. You're showing your heart is strong, your muscles are working, your joints are steady, and your mind believes in momentum. Every step declares, I'm still moving forward. Some avoid stairs because they highlight limitations, but if you face them with confidence, or even determination, you're refusing to let age define you. You're still reaching up, forward, beyond. It doesn't matter how fast you go, you don't need to race up like you did at 25. What matters is that you can do it. One foot in front of the other, with balance, breath, and dignity. If climbing stairs doesn't leave you winded, dizzy, or defeated, your cardiovascular system is supporting you. Your legs are strong and your body is aging well from the inside out. There's more than physicality here. There's an emotional message in your willingness to take the stairs. It says, you haven't given up. You're still engaged with life, open to effort, showing up for yourself even when it's not easy. So next time you climb stairs, whether at home, in a park, or at the doctor's office, pause at the top. Take a breath and give yourself credit, not just for reaching the next floor, but for everything it took to get there. That moment says your body is strong, your spirit is pushing forward, and your life is still unfolding, one steady, upward step at a time. You're not just aging, you're thriving. Now that we've explored these 7 powerful signs, let's take a quiet moment to reflect. If you saw yourself in even one of these, if you wake up with energy, move freely, remember clearly, care for your home, stay connected, live without major illness, or take the stairs without fear. Understand this? You're not just doing well, you're thriving. This isn't about perfection or comparing yourself to who you were 20 years ago. It's about honoring who you are today, wiser, more grounded, more aware of what truly matters. Aging is often feared, but here's the truth. Aging is a privilege. Every year, every wrinkle, every gray hair is a sign you've lived, loved, overcome, and endured. If your body and mind still support you in the ways we've discussed, you're doing something right, whether anyone notices or not. You've built habits, shown resilience, cared for your body, protected your peace, and nurtured your spirit. Don't dismiss that. Don't say it's nothing, because it's something. It's a quiet, daily commitment to life, to showing up, to taking that walk, calling that friend, making that meal, saying, I'm still here, I still matter. And you do matter. The world needs your wisdom, your calm presence, your perspective, your laughter, your stories. The world is better because you're in it. You've earned the right to feel proud of how far you've come, and you deserve the freedom to keep choosing joy, purpose, and connection every day. So keep going, keep growing, keep loving yourself, even on tough days. Keep honoring your health, even in small ways. Keep climbing those stairs, making those calls, cooking those meals, smiling at strangers, laughing with family, and living in the beautiful rhythm that only time can bring. You're not defined by your age, you're defined by how you live, the kindness you give, the strength you carry, and the joy you find in ordinary moments. Thank you for taking this time for yourself and your journey. Before we end, I invite you to share in this community. If you saw yourself in these signs, tell us in the comments. What have you noticed in your health? What are you proud of? What are you still working toward? You're not alone, you're part of something bigger, a community growing older with grace, strength, and purpose.